Hello viewers, this is Ayappa Prasad here from Kodambakam Undiluted. So there was a tweet by actress Ramya Krishnan saying that she is taking part in Bigg Boss Jodigal show of star Vijay, and I believe that is going on at EVP. And it was quite surprising that though there is a restriction on shootings for TV and films still in Tamil Nadu, the actress has very boldly tweeted that she is enjoying acting in that show. Anyway, there were a lot of talks that there is clandestine shooting of going on, and especially Sun TV units have been, soaps, serial makers have been going around shooting in farmhouses, and no health official or any civic authority or police is least bothered in checking onto that as long as it belongs to Sun TV soaps. And see, they being a poor cousin, I mean, rather from the North Indian, they don't have that kind of political clout. So they decided that they will move towards Ramoji Film City, and they have been shooting there. And fortunately for them, there is no Telugu movies that have started shooting there, and so the floors were available dirt cheap. So they are shooting there, and Star Vijay was caught in between. There, Bigg Boss 3 Malayalam was shut down. That too, again, it was a great surprise because at EVP Film City, where the shooting was going on, the house, Bigg Boss house, is situated. He belongs to a Sambandhi of the present minister, and he's a very veteran DMK politician, and veteran. He has been minister before, and he, uh, he has won several times there and all that thing from his constituency. So police acted very swiftly during the DMK time, and so we all thought that okay, this is fine. At least Stalin is showing that rules are rules. It cannot bend for the Uday Suryan. But now things looks like things have to bend, and it has been bended like nobody's business. Leave alone all those politics and things like that. Anyway, the point is that a lot of people would have been jobless are getting jobs, and those people are still working around. And on the downside, there are a lot of people who are getting COVID, and they are the unsung people who are light men, people like that whose name don't get into papers because nobody knows about them. Some Kupasami, Tumpusami, and people like that. When they get COVID, we the media don't report about it, whether they are light men or electrician or anything. We don't report about it. We just nobody tells us about it. So if their stars are good, their family has a very good horoscope is good of that guy's wife, and then maybe he would survive or he'll die an unsung death. Nobody is going to put tweets and likes and dislikes or whatever. Anyway, let me come to the point. The point is that Bigg Boss 3 Malayalam finale is being short and it's almost over, and I believe it is going to be telecast sometime next week. Now, this Bigg Boss 3 Malayalam is, usually the Bigg Boss format is such in every language. It's an international format that, throughout the episodes, there are a lot of fight within the contestants. Mostly, most of those people are driven out by mental strain and inability to cope up with all this, conditions, hostile conditions created by other contestants. And finally, those who survive, mostly five of them, have then have to get a lot of physical tasks, a lot of very very big physical tasks that even women also are there, and they have to undergo those physical tasks and survive that physical task to reach the finale. So finally, when you reach the finale, out of five, maybe the three people might be there, or two, something like that. Three people, I think. So this physical task is very important. It's very important that even if you are a great strategist and you have been able to weather the storms of all this mental strain. But when it comes to the last few episodes of physical task, you are likely to buckle down. That happens most of the time with women contestants, and because of that, there was a general complaint that women are not winning the show. But in Tamil, it is not so. They have won. So in Malayalam, what happened is, when they shut down that much before this physical task happened, they shut down that police came and slammed down and shut down that Bigg Boss house and all that. This fellows packed off all these contestants, and then it was told that uh, we were told that you people can still continue voting. Voting for who? The people who are left behind. Okay, they didn't go through the physical task. Without going through the physical task, how do you just vote for them? Out of them, at least three have to be eliminated, or at least two have to be eliminated. How come you say that we have to vote for them? The show is already over. The final part of it is the show. The best part of the show is not yet done. But they didn't bother. They just said, "Come on, keep on voting, keep on voting." Fine, okay, it's your wish. You vote, and then each time you vote, the service provider will take a chunk of your call time or talk time or whatever data time. Anyway, now that's a different point. Now, thing is that the issue that raises is that the have been uh, contestants have been left to go out and canvas. Now they are not coming directly on the YouTube or in the social media and saying vote for me, but they are getting their friends, celebrities and people who are around, and planting stories here and there that how they were cheated or how good the people they are, and those kind of stuff, and to create sympathy in the public, and come up on the ranks. And one particular contestant is from the film industry. He's not one great actor with a great fan following, but somehow after coming out, he has created a euphoria as if he is one of the greatest darling of the Malayalam film industry, and everybody is rooting for him. Now, I think except for the superstars, Mohanlal can't do it because he is the host. And his Lalit and fan clubs have not got into the action, at least openly. But all other guys from the TV industry and so many actors and all have been coming and saying that he is the best guy to win the title. There's hardly without finishing all that thing. Then there is one when another person is there who's giving out sob stories, and then another boy, and there's a lot of canvassing going on like mad. It's like saying that see, how can I allow these people to canvass? You're sitting inside the house and you're cooped up for 100 days, and you come to the finale, and even if you have a great setup outside to master all these technology oriented bots to get the votes and things like that, once you're out on the open, it makes a lot of difference to the voting pattern. There are a lot of people who are in a disadvantage. I don't think that's fair enough. I don't think that's fair enough to for many of the contestants there who are not that much equipped to fight this kind of thing. I think it's totally unfair. And I don't know. I think the results that is going to come out is, I don't know, it's going to leave a lot of people disappointed. So that is why usually when we see in a court case, when the accused is asked for bail, the prosecution always says that if you let the accused outside, they will tamper with the evidence and influence the witness. It's the same thing here. You have left the contestants out on the open to influence the voters through so many things, so many media, which would not have happened. See, giving a personal touch to your campaign to get votes outside and without having gone through the whole drill makes Bigg Boss show very small show. It's diluting the format. I don't know what's the rationale behind it. They should have said that look, COVID has happened. Or if they were that keen enough, they should have told confident group that look, the flat cost 75 lakhs or something like that. Why don't you give 50 lakhs or half of it, and we will split it among the contestants now that they have got a raw deal, or something like that. Or say that part of that money for the flat we will donate it to the CM's fund, or we will set up a 100-bed hospital. I mean, we'll give to some hospital where they can buy oxygen and COVID medicines and give it free. But this is, I think, a mockery of this whole Big Boss format. I don't know, and I believe now they are now desperately now trying to whip up some contestants for the next part of the season. I believe. I don't know. This is, I think, people I think who have gone and voted will definitely feel bad about it. And as it is, it was not topping the TRP charts. As it is, reality shows very rarely beat daily soaps. But here, this season seems to be the worst. It has been the worst season for them, for Big Boss, at least in Malayalam. So I think let's see. Next week we'll get to know about this finale and the winner and all that thing. One of the contestants, Mr. Feroz, says that most unexpected person has won the finale. And he says, "Wait and watch." I hope he doesn't mean himself. Anyway, let's wait and watch. Till then, till tomorrow. Bye.